Fondation a été créée pour deux raisons. La première, structurer les dons de charité qu'on fait un peu partout à travers le Canada, s'assurer qu'il y ait une forme d'équité dans la répartition de nos dons, équité géographique, mais aussi équité des causes qu'on épouse. Ensuite de ça, la deuxième raison, c'est pour venir en aide à des travailleurs qui veulent acquérir des nouvelles compétences ou compléter des compétences qu'ils ont déjà pour les aider à évoluer dans leur milieu de travail.
Well, I've been involved with the Teamsters Canada Foundation since its inception, but the driving force behind it was our Teamsters Canada president, François Laporte. He reached out as an international vice president to myself and to Craig McInnes, another international vice president from Toronto, to help out, plus our whole executive board. But the driving force started with François.
Well, I think a foundation is important because it's contributing to the communities our members live in. You know, these disasters happen, or these issues around charities happen in the area, whether it be heart, cancer, whatever, and our members are in the community that suffers from those kind of diseases or suffers from the floods and fires we've had in the country. So it's important for us to contribute to those causes, and our members overwhelmingly support that.
Throughout COVID, there was a lot of charities that were forgotten about. We couldn't run things that we normally do, tournaments, etc., to raise money for certain charities, but we still did it. We still came out. We used our strengths and knowledge and people that we know, and to come together and find those people in need, and went out and helped them.
In a really difficult situation, Quest stores remained open throughout COVID. And a big part of that was the help we received from the Teamsters, because we were able to purchase the supplies we needed and the supports we needed to be able to function through a very tricky period, a period of unknown and mystery about how this virus was impacting our staff, our clients, how we would interact and ensure that food made it into households.
I don't think many people will really understand just how close Harvest Manitoba came to having to close its doors for the first time in our history, at a time when our community had never needed us so much. And the support of organizations like the Teamsters played a huge role in Harvest's ability to keep our doors open, to find innovations that allowed us to serve that record number of Manitobans who needed food aid in those early weeks and months of the pandemic.
Quand je pense aux Teamsters, c'est clair que je pense à mon père parce que lui aussi, il était leader syndical durant 30 ans jusqu'à son décès. C'est lui qui m'a montré qu'on devait se mobiliser pour aider les autres et créer des communautés solidaires. Quand je pense aux Teamsters, je passe tous les jours devant Molson Coors et je klaxonne. J'ai aussi envie de remercier François Laporte pour avoir mis sur pied votre fondation et de vous avoir connecté à des organismes qui propagent vos valeurs. Mais aussi de dire merci à chacun d'entre vous, les golfeurs, parce que toutes les personnes qui sont dans la rue ont envie d'avoir un chez-soi. Donc, à nous tous, on est capable de les aider.
When I think about the individuals who make up Teamsters, I think about people who show up every day to do their job. But they don't just show up to do their job. They show up to support their community at large. They have shown us throughout the years that it's not about what you do, it's about what you say and how you do it as well.
The Teamsters donated $8,000 to our foundation or our organization in 2020, just as COVID hit. And it was just really when we needed it. You know, that's nobody knew what was going to happen, and everybody, was in a panic. There were people losing jobs, being laid off, having to transition into working from home, and yet the government funding hadn't all come into place yet. And there were a lot of more people starting to use the food banks and really depleting our resources. So it really came at a time when we needed it.